Om Shanti. Good morning, Diamond morning. Baba's Murli. Today is the 12th of January 2022. In the essence, Baba says, sweet children, in order to claim your full inheritance from the Father, you definitely have to donate the biases, become soul conscious. And since you say, Mama, Baba, become worthy. Question. Due to which one reason do some children who have become theists become atheists? Answer. Because of body consciousness. Children say that they know everything, so they don't stop behaving in their old ways. Even after being shot by knowledge, they continue to be shot by Maya. Even those who have become theists become atheists by forgetting I am a soul and I have to become soul conscious. They leave God's lap and die. And the song of Baba's Murli, if not today, then tomorrow, these clouds will disperse. Om Shanti. That is the clock, and this is the unlimited clock. Quarter, half, and full are shown on that clock as well as on this one, the world clock as well as our physical clock. So Baba is saying there are 4 parts. Each part is given 15 minutes. 15 minutes, each part makes up the hour. In the same way, here too, you begin with one, and it is the day for half the cycle, and then the night for half the cycle. When you look at a map at the North Pole, it is the night for 6 months, and so at the South Pole, it would definitely be the day for 6 months. Here too, the day of Brahma is half the cycle, and the night of Brahma is half the cycle. People of the world don't know that this is the cycle of the drama, and it is also called the Kalpa tree. What is its duration? Its name is the Kalpa tree. There cannot be a tree of such a long duration. Therefore, this tree is compared to a banyan tree. The foundation of that has decayed, but the tree is still standing. Therefore, it is remembered one leg is broken and the other 3 legs are okay. In brackets, belief that a bull supports the world. So if one leg is broken, it's standing on 3 legs, actually referring to the 4 main religions. The deity religion is no longer there. It's like the leg is broken. So Baba says, no one in the world knows there is day for half the cycle and night for half the cycle. That is, there is knowledge for half the cycle and devotion for half the cycle. Because they have given a long time to the golden age, they cannot say it is half and half. There is no calculation. People don't even understand the meaning of the words theist and atheist. The word is theist for half the cycle and atheist for half the cycle. The inheritance of theists is received from the Father. No one knows when it is Shivratri, the night of Shiva. There has to be a time when the Father comes and changes night into day. Baba alone has to come and give us the fruit of our devotion and liberate us from doing devotion. The Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul, definitely has to come. People call out, "Oh, purifier, come." They don't know who the purifier is, and this is why they're called atheists. Those who know are also number wise according to the efforts they make. Because of not knowing accurately, even those who stay here become those who are amazed, who listen to the knowledge, related to others, and then run away. Baba's first order is purity. There are many centers where people who indulge in vice also go to drink nectar. They are unable to imbibe anything. They don't even renounce the vices. Those who stop drinking nectar and drink poison are called basmasur, are called basmasur. That is devil who burned himself to death in the story of the scriptures. Baba says they climb onto the pyre of lust and are burnt. They don't become deities. First of all, the donation of the vices has to be given. Only when you donate those can you become worthy of saying, Mama, Papa. Anger is no less. When people get angry, they first of all start insulting and then hitting one another. They even kill one another. A lot of news like that is printed in the newspapers. If you want to claim your inheritance from Baba, you definitely have to donate the vices that have brought you into degradation. Baba says, children, you have to become bodiless as you move along. Renounce body consciousness. You have been body conscious for so long. In the golden age, you were soul conscious. You souls understood that you shed a body and take another. Referring to what happens in the golden age. Maya doesn't exist there. And this is why there is no question of sorrow there. Here, if an eminent person falls ill, it is printed in the newspapers. They try so hard to save him. Look how much regard the Pope has at this time. However, at this time, all are atheists. As a matter of fact, no one really recognizes God accurately as he is. So they're called atheists. Baba says they don't know God the Father, and so they would be called atheists. If a father has 5 or 7 children, would the children say that their father is omnipresent? This father says, I am the creator and this is my creation. How could the creator be present in the creation? A very interesting point to explain the whole notion of omnipresence. This is such a simple matter, and yet people don't understand it. This is why the Father continues to explain. And what he continues to explain? First of all, make atheists into theists. So they say that the Supreme Father, Supreme Soul, truly is the Father, and that they have to claim the inheritance from him. The money that a girl is given as a donation, in brackets as dowry, in marriage, is also called an inheritance. They don't know who gives the inheritance of happiness and who gives the inheritance of sorrow. The people of Bharat have forgotten heaven. They speak of it and say, so-and-so has gone to heaven, but they don't understand it. The Father says, they have completely degraded intellects. They sing, O purifier, come, but they don't consider themselves to be impure. The Father says, first of all, Explain about Alpha, referring to God. What is your relationship with the Supreme Father, Supreme Soul? When they say that they don't know, tell them, you don't know your Father. A physical father is the creator of a body. But the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul, is the creator of all, is the Father of all souls. So a physical father is the creator of a body, but the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul, is the Father of all souls. So you don't know the Father. This is such an easy thing, but it doesn't sit in the intellects of some children. Otherwise, they would begin to do service. What is your relationship with the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul? What is your relationship with Brahma, the Father of the people? That one is the Supreme Father, and this one is the Father of the people. The Father of the people would surely exist here. Have you ever heard the name Brahma, the Father of the people? How did the incorporeal soul create the world? So Brahma, the Father of the people, is corporeal, and so his children would definitely be BKs, Brahma Kumaris and Kumaris. Only the children would become worthy of the inheritance. However, even good children don't explain clearly with tact. Baba explains new things, but in spite of that, some children still continue to behave in their old ways. They don't imbibe anything new. They still have body consciousness. They say, we know everything. However, because of not knowing the first thing, they divorce the father. They become atheists from theists. They come into God's lap and then die. They even say, Mama, Baba says, they even say, Baba, Mama, but then see how they die. They were shot by the bullet of Maya, that is, by body consciousness, and they died. This is the bullet of knowledge, and that is the bullet of Maya. Maya shoots them in such a way that they stop coming. The war of you Pandavas is with Maya. The father explains, I am called the ocean of knowledge. It is the Ganges of water that has emerged from the ocean of knowledge. So Baba is rather asking a question. Is it the Ganges of water that has emerged from the ocean of knowledge, or the Ganges of knowledge? There, they even show a picture of goddess Ganges. Even then, it doesn't enter their intellects who that is. Deities cannot give anyone nectar to drink. A sacrificial fire is always created by Brahmins. How could there be any question of a battle in a sacrificial fire? Only sensible children understand these things. Those who are fools forget them. In school, all are fortunate number-wise. Although some may have been going to school for 12 months, if they haven't been paying attention, they wouldn't be able to study. The Father teaches you souls, whereas they teach human beings in the physical schools. The Father asks, "O souls, are you listening? Are you listening?" No one else can talk to souls. The Father says, "Lucky stars, do you believe that I am teaching you?" It is souls who do everything or enable it to be carried out. Souls as well as the Supreme Soul are Karan Karaban Ahar. Just as the soul enables other souls to do something, so too The Father, the Supreme Soul, enables souls to do something. The Father says, I make you souls carry out a good task. You have to give everyone the Father's introduction. First of all, give them a questionnaire to fill in. This one is the Palokik Supreme Father, Supreme Soul, and those are physical fathers. Souls are separate from their bodies. A physical father is the father of a body, whereas the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul, is the Father of souls. He is the senior Baba. All devotees remember him. He is the purifier of all. Nowadays, there are so many gurus who have themselves named Jagat Guru, World Guru. There are also many world mothers who have emerged. All of them are false. It is with difficulty that the truth is recognized amongst the falsehood. They have given themselves great names, but the truth cannot remain hidden. It is said, where there is truth, the soul dances. Continue to dance. Dancing is very famous. If you become theists and imbibe everything, you will dance in heaven. Only deities will dance. The impure world is hell. Those gurus and holy men are not going to change hell into heaven and the pure world. This is called the extreme depths of hell. Heaven is called Shivalaya, the temple of Shiva. First of all, get them to write that the Supreme Father, Supreme Soul, is their Father. He has created Brahmins through Brahma, the father of the people. We are Shiv Baba's grandchildren. He will give us the inheritance. He is also the ocean of knowledge. He gives us the imperishable jewels of knowledge through Brahma. First of all, Brahma receives them, and then the mouth-born creation receives them. At schools, too, some who started late go ahead quickly because they study well. Here, you have to study. And what else do we have to do apart from studying? And also teach others very well. Those who don't make others similar to themselves definitely have something lacking in them. For this is why they are unable to imbibe. If there is even semi-intoxication of the vice of lust, it will be difficult to imbibe anything. Some write, Baba, storms of lust harass me a great deal. They drive me crazy. The Father says, children, lust is the greatest enemy. Conquer it with the power of yoga. You conquered it in the previous cycle. You are sitting on the Father's throne, and there is the royal family after that. By becoming pure for just one birth, you will become so elevated. By not becoming pure, you will have a great loss. Death is standing just ahead. So many accidents continue to take place. Not as many deaths took place when it was the Rajapradhan period, around the Copper Age, etc. There was still some purity, semi-purity. Now there is so much pomp. Earlier, there weren't so many machines, etc. In earlier days, they never used to battle with steamers and aeroplanes. All of those have emerged now. They didn't exist before. They existed in the golden age, and so they would have to exist at the confluence age. And so you will experience this happiness in heaven. Those who build aeroplanes will also be there. And they will actually build Vimans, which will be the means of transport. The aeroplanes in the Golden Age will be called Vimans. So very beautifully and creatively designed, and so like swans. So Baba says someone or the other will go into the subjects. They will carry those sanskars with them and then build them dear. At the moment, they build them for destruction, whereas at that time, they will be used to give happiness. They will be full proof there, no accidents, full proof. No crash of aeroplanes, or we will say no crash of the Vimans. Destruction will take place through the pump of Maya. Destruction definitely has to take place. This sacrificial fire has been created through Brahmins, and the whole of the old world will be sacrificed into it. Sacrificial fires are always created by those Brahmins, so-called Brahmins of the world, but it is you Brahmins who will receive everything. Those who belong to the Brahmin clan will then belong to the deity clan. Shiv Baba creates Brahmins through Brahma. Brahmins then become deities. This is such a straightforward matter that Baba is amazed at some children. Some children are unable to imbibe such a simple thing. Acha, okay. To the sweetest, beloved, long lost and now found children, love, remembrance, and good morning. From the mother, the father, Bap Dada. The spiritual father says namaste to the spiritual children, and the spiritual children say namaste to the spiritual father. Essence for Dharma, first point. Always remain honest with the father. After donating devices, don't become Basmasur, the devil who burned himself to death. Definitely follow the order of purity. Second point, finish the subtle intoxication of vices with the power of yoga. Study very well and also teach others. Baba's blessing for today. May you be an intense effort maker who follows Father Brahma and claims the first number by keeping your destination in front of you. Intense effort makers always keep their destination in front of them. They never look around here and there. Souls who claim a first number see but do not see, hear but do not hear anything wasteful. They keep their destination in front of them and follow Father Brahma. Father Brahma considered himself to be one who does as he performed actions and never considered himself to be the one who inspires everything. This was why he was always liked, even while looking after his responsibilities. Follow the Father in the same way. And the slogan for today, hear but do not hear anything that would spoil your stage. And the point for today, merged in love, experience the stage of being merged in love. The Father has so much love for the children that he writes such a long letter every day to give a response of love. And this long letter is the Murli every day that we get. He gives love and remembrance and fulfills his companionship as a companion, surrendering all your weaknesses out of this love. Remain stable in the stage of being equal. Om Shanti. So let us be merged in love. Let us hear no evil, see no evil. Let us remember Baba. Let us be soul conscious. Om Shanti. Do have a very powerful day in Baba's remembrance.